Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Tuning Wheel Tarot. Just cleaning up the cards from the last read I did yesterday on Aquarius. And today we're going to continue with the air signs and do Gemini in order, and then I'll finish it out with Libra, hopefully tomorrow. So I am doing these readings in alignment with the full moon coming up on Saturday, I believe, September 10th. So we're gonna look for any messages Spirit has for the Geminis out there. A sign of duality, the twins, represented by the lovers in the tarot deck, in case you were wondering. Please look into your chart. Please check out sidereal, aka Vedic, aka Hindu astrology versus the tropical Western astrology, because Vedic astrology accounts for the fact that things have changed since Western astrology was statically imprinted and then produced in every newspaper in America, right? For a long time. So, Spirit, what do we have for Gemini? Ooh, Gemini, right off the bat, Queen of Swords. And I was about to say girl, because, I mean, it is the woman on the card, the queen here. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles, Gemini. And for an outcome here, wow, the Magician. Okay. Oh. Who's that magic man, Gemini? Is it you? Spirit, let's clarify for Gemini, this Queen of Swords energy, this powerful, powerful energy of decision-making, intellect, communication. I mean, Gemini is known as to be the talkers, right, of the zodiac. So the fact that you get the Queen of Swords on the first card, the first card being the strongest, I mean, that's showing me that for a lot of Geminis out there, you are really tapping into your energy right now. So Spirit, what do we have to clarify for Gemini? Okay, Ten of Swords and the Seven of Cups. So I feel like what you're clarifying, and this is interesting because the Seven of Cups came out in the same position on Aquarius. Actually, it might have been like this, but I mean, you know, they might have even been the same pair. But the energy that I'm getting from this Gemini is that part of the reason that you are in this Queen of Swords energy now and have been able to carry that forward, okay, is because not only have you lived through, you know, these kind of trials and tribulations, but you've also been able to choose wisely for yourself in the Seven of Cups, now bringing you into the Seven of Pentacles. So you have this duality here as well, okay, bringing you into this earth sign. Now, the Seven of Pentacles, that is, you are planting those seeds, you are waiting for your harvest, and the queen, any queen knows what's good for her queendom, right? Or her, you know, male, female energy, you know, your kingdom, your queendom, right? So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles, Spirit, for Gemini, please. Thank you. Six of Swords. Now, you can look at some of my other readings. You know, Six of Swords energy is moving away traditionally in the deck. Wow, and now you get the Six of Wands. What did I say about duality right at the beginning of this reading, Gemini? And now you got the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. Because the thing is, in this deck, the way this card is positioned, it's like they are pushing towards something, that Six of Swords. So, you know, a lot of decks, you know, it'll be like, I'm pushing away. I have to walk away from this situation. It's painful. But think of the flip side of that, Gemini, that when when one door closes, a window opens, right? So when you're moving away from a painful situation, you're actually placing yourself in alignment to this right here, which is victory, the Six of Wands. This is, you're going to be celebrated. This is people looking out for you. This is, people kind of recognizing your worth and you being able to claim that. So you're going to be able to claim what you've been building with this Seven of Pentacles here. So as you come into that full moon energy, Gemini, think about that as you're meditating, I guess. What do you want your victory to be? And thing is, with this Four of Pentacles energy, Spirit, what do we have here for Gemini to clarify this Four of Pentacles, this kind of closed off type energy? Oh my, bunch of cards on the floor. How many? I think that's too many, so we got to put them on the bottom of the deck. My apologies. Spirit, what are we clarifying here for Gemini and this Four of Pentacles, please? Thank you. Thank you. Gemini, here you are, the Lovers. Did I not just say this at the beginning of the reading? Okay. This might seem kind of silly, Gemini. I don't know why I wanted to say Sagittarius, but like Sagittarius, if your North Node is in Gemini, then your South Node's in Sagittarius. So Gemini and Sagittarius are opposites on the astrology wheel, but they're also two signs that can get along with each other. So you're getting the Lovers here, Gemini, which is you, but that may, that's not necessarily a singular thing. There might be somebody else in your energy and somebody who wants to build with you. That's what the Three of Pentacles is all about. So Gemini, I feel like what this spread is saying, what Spirit is trying to say, is that as you move forward, you might be a little hesitant. You might be like, and this, how these cards are, it's like, like when you're a little kid, like you drop a penny or a quarter and then like you and your friend like race to put their foot on it first, like she's got her foot on this coin, like, oh, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. And I got to hold on to this and I got to hold on to that. Well, that's all great. But when you're entering into a new phase, maybe a new partnership with this Lovers, then there's, it's kind of like that, the sum of the parts are greater, like the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, kind of like that synergy, So, if it's just one or two people, if it's one person, that's one thing. If it's two people, that's another thing, right? Here with the Lovers, okay? But when you get together, then it's almost like there's another surrounding energy. And it's not necessarily a person, it's just that you have a different level of support. And, say if you're somebody who believes in Christianity, and you're entering into a kind of partnership, a lot of Christians will say, well, God comes first in the relationship, right? Like, a lot of people will be like, well, my kids come first, my spouse comes first. Well, some people are like, well, or, maybe you need to be the priority first before your spouse or your significant other so that you don't resent them. Anyway, so Spirit, what's with this outcome in the Magician for Gemini? Wow. We'll keep this here. The Artist. What else, Spirit? Thank you. And the Moon. Almost everybody's been getting the Moon. Oh, look at that. King of Swords. Divine counterpart. You already have the Queen up here. So, yeah. I feel like that's more kind of like what you don't see coming. And wow, what was I just saying about Sagittarius? And that's the Temperance card right there on the bottom of the deck. Okay, we're going to put that down because that's the bottom of the deck. Some readers spend a lot of time on the bottom of the deck, and that's all good and dandy, but there's a reason why we're shuffling and looking for new messages from Spirit. So in this outcome here with the Magician, ruled by Mercury, interesting to know that Mercury is in retrograde. So, things might not be turning out now the way you want, but in your outcome, you have this Magician. So, digging into yourself, right? With that Artist card and reflecting on the full moon. Okay. So, you might have some water in your chart as well, Gemini. This moon card as you go into that full moon. So this might be representative even of, I want to say, and I've kind of harped on this on a few of my other readings, like of shadow work. And I think I want to point that out, especially because the artist card is here. Because a lot of times, those things that we have trouble expressing in our 3D world, like, maybe it's hard to talk about, but maybe we can like take a photograph. Okay, so we're able to express ourselves, and looking into ourselves and seeing how that expression can manifest with this moon card coming up on the full moon, I think is going to be very, very helpful for you Gemini to meditate on. And with that, I am going to pull a meditation card for you Gemini to close out this reading, and especially something to focus on. Of course, the full moon, I'm just like still kind of shocked. That I shouldn't be shocked though, because that's how spirit works. You know what I mean? Like you get the Lover's card in your reading. I mean, that's the thing with, knowing that you're in alignment. Like sometimes people are like, oh, this happened and this happened, this happened. I don't know what it means. Like, really? You don't have like a clue? Anyway, maybe that's just me. Guidance. So these tarot readings are meant to bring you some guidance, bringing you into alignment, clarifying things, not causing confusion. That is why I do recommend this sidereal astrology, because it has helped me greatly. Here's what it says. Even now, there are entities eager to help you. You do not need to seek guidance. It is there always. You merely need to acknowledge it, accept it, and follow it. Well, I think that kind of goes with what I was saying. It's a lot of people think like, oh, I'm not very intuitive. Like I do a lot of intuitive reads, but I am using the cards as guides. But certain things in life don't have to be complicated, I guess is what I want to say, Gemini, as I close that out as a message. And, as a lot of these readings are, going within. And, you have the Lovers here, Gemini. So, and part of the thing too, and I watch a lot of, and I don't personally do twin flame readings or anything, but the whole concept of the twin flame is not only loving yourself, but also going through that shadow work, okay, to love yourself in the best way possible so that you can be this magician in your life, so that you can accept the guidance of the universe, okay? And, a lot of that is just like facing our fears, so maybe the guidance you need, Gemini, and especially being a very communicative sign, is knowing how your communication style works, okay? Especially here with the Queen of Swords. So, for some people, that might be talking to their friends. For some people, that might be going to a professional. For some people, it's, getting a tarot reading. I mean, there's a lot of different ways. So, and as I'm going on and on, now I'm going to give y'all another oracle card. This is from the Lightworker Oracle card deck. So Geminis are not evil. Those silly memes on the internet, it's just crazy what you see out there. It's like, who even came up with this? Okay, like, I don't get it. Obviously somebody who got burned once, you know what I mean? Like, not everybody's gonna love you. Sorry, right? That's the way the world works. Dance with life. Exactly. See? Do something to change your energy. Right. So, yeah, not everybody's gonna get you, like you, whatever, but that's part of the dance of life. Right? Let's see if... Here it is. Dance with life. Life is always moving. If you resist this ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. So that's the thing. Accepting that guidance, being in flow with the universe. Very important. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat, which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency, and vibration is to put on some music and to dance along with it, right? Or, you know, some people like go to those drum circles where you're like, kind of like get in touch with the whole vibe. I'm going to continue reading this. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway, and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained, and fall into frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition. So this is like connecting yourself in the 3D is what this is trying to say here. Okay, so connecting yourself with spirit in your physical movement. So that was what I just said, but now I'm going to go back to here. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, I just said, which is connected with the systemic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, which, hey, let's face it, some of us have 2 left feet, it's okay. But even if you do, dance anyway, seriously. Like, in the long run, it doesn't matter. And people are going to be like, you know what, I wish I danced more, because when they can't move, they're going to be wishing they could. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift the energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It's time to shift things up and find a way to dance along with the beat of life. So, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thanks for tuning in to Tuning Wheel Tarot. This is actually quite a long reading. Please like, subscribe, drop a comment if this resonates with you, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.